do not have a birthday today. So, as soon as I quit fighting with my watch, we shall light We are lighting our candle to be a beacon of light and hope for those who have lost theirs in the darkness that is the current state of this world. And with the lighting of my candle, I close my circle, inviting the ancestors to join us here today. All right. Yay. We're doing good. Ha. Now, welcome to Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care, where we're reading the cards, taking care of ourselves, and having a whole lot of fun while we're at it. So, go grab your favorite crystal. I am going to play with Rose Quartz Tower today. Light your favorite candle or some incense. Cozy up with your cup of coffee or tea if that's your preferred brew, and get ready to hear today's message from the universe. Also, don't forget to do the like, share, and subscribe thing for your daily dose of divination here. And here we go. All right, my friends. Now, go check out my Buy Me a Coffee link, because Witchy Mama runs on caffeine and sarcasm, and I have run out of coffee and or creamer twice in the last 2 weeks. There we go. I want to talk about something slightly important before we really get running. The democracy here in the United States is facing some significant threats, and as a United States Navy veteran, I am still bound by my oath to support and defend the Constitution, and I feel a very strong commitment to its principles. Now more than ever, we the people must be its guardians. So consider marching in protests, engaging in some civil, peaceful disobedience, or having those crucial but difficult conversations with the MAGA people in your life. Our democracy desperately needs active defenders. Groups like Hands Off and Indivisible are already doing this vital work. You can find them online. I have shared their links on my socials and the YouTube page here. Let's harness our collective witchling power, and each of us find a way to protect what we cherish. Even if you do not live here in the States, please remember what the fascist Cheeto does here affects the rest of the world. We need to stand up. All right, now that I have been all serious, let's talk about today's holiday. So, we have a couple of holidays, one of them a little squickier than the other. Today is Menstrual Hygiene Day and Amnesty International Day. Menstrual Hygiene Day aims to break the silence and the stigma around menstruation. It advocates for access to products, education, and facilities for all, creating a period-friendly world. End period poverty, especially for girls in developing countries. And then, today is also Amnesty International Day, May 28th, marking its founding and enduring fight for human rights. Amnesty International champions justice, equality, and freedom globally, urging action against abuse and defending the vulnerable. Please fight for human rights. So, let us see what the cards are yelling at us today. Let's start with Oracle. First, we have commitment. Okay. Next, it's never over. Followed by I need to reach out. Taking all three of them together, the commitment I made so long ago is not just a memory, it is an unending promise. Now, a deep-seated need arises within me to reconnect with the person to whom I pledged that unwavering word. That sacred vow endures. All right. What do the tarot have to tell us with this? Okay. So, we start with the Hermit reversed. You are feeling alone, as though it is you against the world. You feel like a failure while dealing with someone acting out of immaturity. Next, we have the Nine of Swords. Your worries and fears are being blown out of proportion, and you desperately need to worry less. Our final tarot is the Moon. You have some subconscious feelings becoming confused by other emotional issues. You are fighting some insecurity due to some false friends throwing slander at you, talking trash behind your back. All right, so what do all of these mean together? You are feeling alone and like a failure with the Hermit reversed, worrying so much about everything and feeling insecure with the Nine of Swords due to some false friends talking trash about you behind your back with the Moon, and acting out of immaturity with the Hermit reversed. These worries are blown out of proportion, and you seriously need to chill out some with the Nine of Swords. Ooh, man. They're not being nice, are they? Tell me what y'all think. I'm proud to be weird. Now, what do the tarot and oracle all say together? We are saying your unending commitment is never over, contributes to you feeling isolated and insecure with the Hermit reversed. Simultaneously, someone in your life may be acting as a false friend, their deceptive, confusing, or even immature actions creating hidden problems and anxiety with the Moon. This entire scenario is understandably causing you significant worry, fear, and some sleepless nights, courtesy of the Nine of Swords. It is time to try and move beyond this state of distress. You recognize, I need to reach out for support, clarity, or to just address what is hidden. What do y'all think? Thank you for apologizing, Punker. Oh, we have a birthday. I missed the name. Happy birthday, Denise. Yay! Let's see, you have an emerald birthstone. It's one of my favorites. Hello, Hannah. Hannah or Hannah? My brain just kind of... it is one of the other viewers' birthday today, Hannah. How are you doing today? All right. So, what does Namaste tell us today? Namaste is being rude. It's telling us to touch your toes. In the most gentle way possible, touch your toes. Stretch, breathe, hold the pose. Think not of the stretch or the effort. Think of the beauty of the pose. When you are ready, bring yourself back to a more relaxed position. Repeat the process while giving gratitude to your body and the miraculous miracle of movement. Miraculous miracle of movement. Wow. When we focus on beauty and giving thanks, the strain and effort of any task is more evenly spread and we don't feel it as much. Acknowledge the beauty in every task and give thanks to the opportunity to accomplish it. Your reward will be a graceful life full of joy. You know what that makes me think of? That very last bit, the focusing on beauty and giving thanks. It honestly makes me think of the song A Spoonful of Sugar from Mary Poppins. No clue why. That's just me. Yep. Hey, Punker. We're going to talk self-compassion here in a minute, and I have a feeling you could use some self-compassion. I am very, very, very bad about this myself. Try not to put yourself down so much. Trust me, and that is something that will come up in, I think it is the self-compassion cards. Yes, one of them says that you need to flip the script. Pay attention to how you speak to yourself every day and make note of how many negative things you say versus how many positive things you say. And try to flip, because I'm going to bet you have more negative than positives. Try to flip and say more positive things about yourself. It's hard. It really is hard to break that habit, but it's worth it. Hannah has a difficult exam tomorrow. Good luck on your exam. I'm agreeing with Raven. What's the subject? Social science. Ooh. That's one of my favorite subjects, too, because I'm just so curious about it. And Ms. M.D. Rubal. That is an interesting... Assalamu alaikum. What does that mean? That is an interesting word. I am not even sure which language it is, but I like it. Okay. We are going to... Peace be upon you. Okay. Arabic. Cool. That's why it looked familiar. Corey. Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, my friend. And yes, Punker, in the most delightful way. All right. So, what is self-compassion telling us today? Today, we are leaning in deeper. Is a part of your emotional experience calling out in pain or discomfort? Can you just be with it without trying to change it for 5 breaths? It's difficult to do that one. Doable, but difficult. All right. Ooh, goddess. Today we have a cool goddess. So, who is today's goddess? Today's goddess is the Native American goddess Bear Woman. Bear Woman, a significant figure in Native American traditions, embodies themes of health, psychic abilities, fertility, unity, love, kinship, instinct, nature, rebirth, and energy, with the bear as her primary symbol. Duh. Sorry, she's Bear Woman, you would assume. So, her power is deeply connected to the earth, offering protection to its creatures and assistance in hunting. Revered for the bear's maternal instincts, Bear Woman emphasizes family unity, warmth, and love, particularly within the extended family, such as a tribe. To connect with Bear Woman's energy today, you can honor ancient traditions like the bear dance, which historically ensured the tribe's health and spiritual communication. Adapt this by wearing furry or fuzzy clothing and mimicking a bear to draw her transformative energy. As long as you're not somewhere that is going to be over 80 degrees today. Just saying. Alternatively, acquiring a stone bear carving can help you connect with her strength and endurance. Dreaming of bears on this day might signify the presence of a bear totem or a special message from Bear Woman offering guidance. I have so many spirit bear carvings. Yay! Cleaned and rearranged your altar. I need to. I need to redecorate my altar soon. Huh. Okay, my friends. Hello, Koi Star. Koi Star. Koi Star? Now I'm envisioning a really cute little fishy fish a koi in the shape of a starfish with koi markings. That's where my brain went. I'm responding to Raven. I used to have a spirit bear necklace that my grandmother brought me back from Alaska. I don't know whatever happened to it, but it's been, 30 years. I am doing pretty good today, Koi Star. How are you? We are about to move into today's moment of Zen. So today's Zen is coming from Dogen and Robert M. Pirsig. Dogen says, if you cannot find the truth where you are, where else do you expect to find it? And then, the only Zen you find on the tops of mountains is the Zen you bring up there, from Robert M. Pirsig. I like that one, though. Ooh, a dreamcatcher tattoo. Oh. Remind me to show you the girls. Dreamcatcher. All right, so that is our Zen. That is pretty much everything for today. Wow. I zoomed through it. I don't like zooming through it. I have apparently have drunk just enough coffee that my brain is on move. Gotta love the ADHD. Right. Okay. Moving my crystal over to there so I don't smack it when I pick the candle up. Because guess what, y'all? This week's candle is almost dead. Oh, that looks pretty cool, though. It looks like it's burning straight up. All right, my friends. As we extinguish our candle, we open our circle, extending our gratitude to the ancestors who have joined us here today. And I didn't inhale the smoke or lick it. For those of you who are not regulars here, typically when I put the candle out, I end up inhaling the smoke and tasting it, and it's so, if you would like to see us again, we do this every day at the same time, every day, 7 days a week. The only thing that changes is Sunday is Coffee and Cues, where I'm more chit-chatting with you guys and less divining. Totally not surprised you did. Especially if my ear was close to the mic. That's true. All right, my loves. That is our day. And let's go out there and spread love, joy, and kindness. There is already so much hate and discontent and darkness in this world. We do not need to add to it. And then go out there and tell your loved ones, be they human, scaly, furry, or feathered, that you love them beyond measure, because we do not know how long we have with them. And I can tell you from experience that phone call sucks. I am eternally grateful for all of you witchlings who have stuck around until the end or just popped in. And if you have enjoyed what you have seen, please do me the favor of like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below to appease the algorithm gods. They have a thing for 7 words. Tell me your favorite crystal, your favorite scent, or if you're feeling lazy, Panic at the Disco's got you covered. Hey, look, I made it. Yay! It works! And with that, I will tell you all I love you guys to bits. And remember, you are loved. You are wanted, you are needed, and you genuinely do have a purpose in this world. I will see you soon. I love you to bits. And Lou, last time I checked, it was 4. She, her, they, them. So there. See y'all later. Your subscription ensures you never miss a moment of mystical insight, especially if you ring that bell, for a deeper dive into exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, bonus blog posts, monthly rituals, and my weekly yoga classes. Consider popping over to Patreon and joining the coven there. If you're feeling particularly generous, a virtual coffee is always appreciated. This Gen X witch, raised on 80s vibes, thrives on caffeine and a dash of well-placed sarcasm. Are you seeking personalized guidance? Well, in that case, visit yogawithDailin.com to schedule a one-on-one yoga session where we can work together to restore balance and alignment to your mind, body, and spirit. I'm honored to craft meaningful rituals and services for all life's milestones. House blessings, cleansings, spiritual life coaching, and personalized tarot and pendulum readings are also available. Check out those offerings at dietheyogawitch.com. Don't miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another episode, Monday through Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And there's even more enchantment to weave into your week. Join me for our weekly rituals. Sundays, let's all gather around the cauldron for coffee and cues with Di the Yoga Witch at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. Bring your favorite brew and we'll delve into the mystical and the everyday, answering your questions and sharing the witchy wisdom I've gathered over the last 3 decades. Thursdays, tune into Di the Yoga Witch podcast for a fusion of yoga and witchcraft designed to magical life into your yoga practice. Saturday evenings, brace yourself for Bitch and Witch Angry Veteran Rants. I will be tackling current events that spark my passionate opinions, offering perspectives and suggestions for positive change.